Assalamu alaikum. Today we will learn how to add mixed numbers. Hello everyone. Our lesson today is lesson 4, page 276. Today we will learn how to add mixed numbers. The first example in our lesson, Carlton worked 5¼ hours, 5¼ hours on Monday, and he worked 6¼ hours on Tuesday. What is the total number of hours he worked during those 2 days? During those 2 days, so we need to add. Okay, if we want to add 5¼ plus 6¼ we have these models to explain what we need. Here we have 5 fully shaded shapes, so represents 5. And this 1 part out of 4 represents 1 out of 4. Plus 6 fully shaded shapes represented 6. And 1 part out of 4 represent quarter. So we have 5¼ and 6¼ If we add all of the fully shaded parts, you can find them 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the parts, the small parts, they are 2 out of 4 here. They are 2 out of 4, so it's 11 and 2 out of 4. And here we can add it mathematically. Here we just add the whole numbers, so we add 5 plus 6 at first, we get 11. Then quarter plus quarters equals 2 quarters. We just add the whole numbers up. The numerators, before from the last lesson, we add like fractions like that. We add the number up, not the number down. So we add 1 plus 1 equals 2. So it's 11 and 2 quarters. You know that 2 quarters, we can simplify it into half. We can divide here by 2 and here by 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1 up here, and 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So we have 11 and half. Okay, that's the answer of this example. We have another way to add mixed numbers, like the same example. If we want to add 5¼ plus 6¼ we have another way using converting rule from mixed number into improper fraction. If you remember from the last lesson, we have 5¼ plus 6¼ okay, 5¼ plus 6¼ Now we need to add them using converting from mixed number into improper fraction rule. Now we will multiply the whole number 5 by the denominator is 4 plus to them the number which up here. So 5 multiplied by 4, 20. 20 plus 1 equals 21. We write 21 here. Up and down, the same denominator. We didn't change it. It's 21 out of 4. Then the same steps here. We will multiply the 6 by 4. Then we add the number which up, which is 1 here. 6 multiplied by 4 equals 24. 24 plus 1 equals 25. So we have 25/4. Now we have 2 like fractions. We can add them in an easy way. We can add only the numbers up and the numbers down. We don't add them. We write the same denominator. We don't change it. Now we have 21 plus 25. It's very easy, equals 46. 46/4. 46/4 4. Now if we want to convert again from this, now it's called improper fraction, we want to convert it into mixed number, we will divide 46 by 4. 46 by 4, it's equals 11, because 11 multiplied by 4 equals 44. But we have a remainder. The remainder is 2 from 44 to 46. We put the remainder up here, and then we put the 4 down. Now it's 11 and 2 quarters. And also we can simplify 2 quarters, so we can write the answer is 11 and half. 11 and half at the end. But I think the first way is very easy. Okay? Now we solve it in 2 ways. First way, we add the whole numbers at first, then we add the fractions. In like fractions, the same denominators, fractions, this way it will be more easier. If the fraction has no equal denominators, this way will be more easier. Not now, but you can solve with both of them as you like. Okay, let's complete. Now we turn it to page 277 to solve some exercises from the same lesson. The first exercise here, write the sum in the simplest form, then use models to check your answer. Now we add number 1, 2 and quarter plus 1 and 2 quarters. The easier way, we add the whole numbers. 2 plus 1 equals 3. We write the 3 here. Then we add 1 quarter plus 2 quarters equal 3 quarters. So it's 3 and 3 quarters. Let's check our answer from the shapes, from the models. Here, this is 1 whole numbers because it's shaded fully, and this is the second one, and this is the third one. So we have 3, like that. 3 as a whole number. As a fraction, we have 2 parts out of 4 and 1 part out of 4, so they are 3 parts out of 4. Really, it's 3 and 3 out of 4, like that. Okay, number 2, we need to add 4 and 3 over 6 plus 3 and 4 over 6. Like we learned before, we add the whole numbers at first. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Then we add 3 plus 4 equals 7. 3 quarters plus 3 sixes plus 4 sixes equals 7 sixes here. So it's 7 and 7 over 6. But here, when you find a fraction, its numerator more than denominator, like this one here, 7 over 6, we can write it again, rewrite the fraction. 7 over 6 equals 1 out of 6 and 6 out of 6. And 6 out of 6, it's 1, So we can, instead of 6 out of 6, it's 1, and here we can remove this and write 1. Okay? So we have here 1 and 1 out of 6. Like that. So we have as a whole number 1. 1 plus 7. Again, it's 8. 8 and 1 out of 6. And then, like that. Let's check our answer from the shapes, from the models. Here is 1 fully shaded, 2 fully shaded, 3 fully shaded, 4 fully shaded, 5 fully shaded, 6 fully shaded, 7 fully shaded. If we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here is 1 fully shaded. So we have 8 fully shaded shapes, okay, and 1 only part out of 6. Okay, so the answer is 8 and 1 out of 6. Okay, that's about number 2. Now we turn to page 278. Let's complete. Write the addition sentence that represents each model. Write the sum in the simplest form. Let's start. Again, we are on page 278 here. 278. We solve exercise number A. Now we have to represent the models. The first shape here is we have one fully shaded part, so we write 1. About the fraction here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts are shaded, but 4 out of what? Let's count all of them. 1, 2, 3. We have another 4, so it's 4 out of 8. So the first fraction is 1 and 4 over 8. The second fraction 2 out of 8. Now if we add them, we have no whole numbers in the second fraction here. So we have the same 1 and we add the fraction. 4 eighths plus 2 eighths equals 6 eighths. So we have 1 and 6 eighths. We can simplify 1 and 6 eighths or 6 eighths only. By the way, we can divide by 2 up and down here. Here we get 1 and 3 out of 4. 1 and 3 out of 4. Like that. Example number 2. We have 1, 2, 3 fully shaded. So we have 3 as a whole number. The fraction is 1 part out of 6. So we write 3 and 1 out of 6. Then the second fraction is 1, 2, 2 shaded fully parts. Here we have 2 and 1 out of 6. We write 2 and 1 out of 6. Like that. And now we can add 3 and 1 out of 6 plus 2 and 1 out of 6. Now 2 plus 3 as all numbers, they are 5. And then we add 1/6 plus 1/6 equals 2/6. Like that. Here. We can simplify this fraction by dividing by 2 up and down. Now we have 5 and 1 out of 3. Here. Like that. Okay? Let's complete number B and write sum in the simplest form. Number 1, we have 5 and 2 tenths plus 3 tenths. Now it's 5. What about 2 tenths and 3 tenths? They are 5 tenths. Okay, but now we need to simplify to get the simplest form. If you divide up and down by 5 in the fraction, we have 5 as a whole number and 1 out of 2. 5 and 1 out of 2 here in this fraction. I will solve for you number 8 and the left will be homework for you. Okay, you can solve them and send me a screenshot out of them on Classera. Don't forget to put them on Classera. Okay, I will see them on Classera only. Number 8, let's solve it. 4 and 5 over 6 plus 1 and 4 over 6. Like we learned before, we add the whole numbers at first. We add the 1 and the 4. 1 plus 4 is very easy, 5. You write the 5. Then we add 5 sixths plus 4 sixths equals 5 plus 4 equals 9. 9 over 6. But 9 over 6 is more than 1 whole. More than the 1. You know, 9 over 6, it's 9 sixths. Okay? So we can write it as 3 sixths plus 6 sixths. And 6 sixths equals 1 whole. Equals 1. Okay? So we have 1 whole in this fraction. 1 and 3 out of 6. So we can add the 1 for the 5 as a whole number. We add it to the 5. Now the 5 becomes 6. Add the 1 here. So becomes 6. And the remainder is this 1. It's 3 out of 6. So the answer is 6 and 3 out of 6. But we can simplify here because the question needs the simplest form. So it's 6 and half, because if you divide up and down about the fraction by 3, you can get 6 and half. Don't forget to do both of the exercise number B as a homework. See you. Goodbye.